Hey guys, this is Olivier, the Dutch giant. In the last 15 years I gained 80 kilos to 160 kilos. How did I train? This is video all about how do I train like the Dutch giant. The great thing about the human body is that it loves adapting, but you have to give the incentive for adapting. Now when you start training, that's not very hard. You go from a sitting chair at the office into the gym. So what I did in the beginning years was a full body schedule. It was just one exercise per body part done in an hour, and that worked great. But all things come to an end when you say it was great. The problem is your body gets used to it and it recognizes patterns. It didn't work anymore, I didn't grow. So what I did my first split, upper body, lower body. It was a great incentive again, because now I did 2 exercises per muscle group because I had more time of the week. That also ended after a few years. At some point you just need to give more incentive because your body keeps adapting perfectly. So then I went into what you guys probably call the bro split. I would do chest, triceps, shoulders, Wednesday leg day, Friday back, biceps, and in between calves and abs. So the reason why this split worked very well is because the play field got a lot bigger. I had more exercises to destroy a muscle group, give that incentive to grow, but also a lot of more sets for one muscle group. So every year the play field became bigger and the damage became also a lot more. The thing is, it was the same problem that I had with this split. I didn't grow for 2 years. So for the first time in my life, I went for help. The best bodybuilding coach in Holland, and he doesn't want his name named, but thank you very much for helping me. He explained to me that I was doing too much. My body could not recover enough on the trainings to grow. He told me I had to train less, and I didn't want to hear that because I love training. But he made me realize you don't lose muscle that fast. If you really don't do anything, muscle loss will start at 2 weeks. So if I train less, nothing will happen. And I was already staying 150 kilos, so I had nothing to lose. Okay, so I agreed to do this. Less time in the gym, less sets, but one thing was added from him. 1 set has to be all. It's going 3 times to failure in a single set, instead of doing 3 sets or 4 sets single-wise and going 1 time to failure. So you're going way deeper in the muscle fibers in a short period of time. This means you're quicker done in the gym, but the damage, the incentive to grow, has to be directly there and you're done with the exercise. I did that for 3 years and I went from 155 kilos to 160, ready to beat up Richters. Okay. Is everybody ready? I'm not. You have to choose a weight where you fail around 8 reps. That just means failing, you can't do it yourself anymore. You have reached around 8, you're gonna have 1 or 2 seconds of rest, but you keep holding it. Those 1 or 2 seconds rest gives the human body an energy boost, which is incredible because you can do another 3 reps. Then you wait 1 or 2 seconds again and you do another rep. Meaning you have 12 reps in 1 set, but you went to failure 3 times because of those little breaks in between. And it sounds so simple, but if you do this for the first time, the next day you will be done. 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what happened there, I chose the wrong way, but it's totally fine if you end at 10. As long as you get that 2 times extra figures in. Same thing, choose a weight around 8 of failure, wait 2 seconds, failure, wait 2 seconds, go to failure. Yeah, so doing stunt training 4 hours a day for 4 months was devastating for my bodybuilding. So I spoke to my bodybuilding coach and we realized that you only need 30% of the amount of training you normally do to maintain the muscle mass. Not to grow, but 30% is enough to tell your body I still need that mass for strength and stamina. So in the weekends, I really did hard bodybuild trainings. But during the week, I would only do 30% of what I would normally do. And also these trainings were great because I could get a high incentive in for the muscle in a very short time. So it all worked out great. At the end of the 4 months, I was still 160 kilos. My stamina was insane because of the stunt trainings. And my agility, I did not know a giant of 160 kilos could move like that. I was even surprised myself that I was able to challenge Richter. Now, arm wrestling is interesting because I lost an arm wrestling in Black Widow versus David Harbour and now versus Alan Ritchson. So I kind of feel like an arm wrestle loser now, but I think I can beat him in real life with arm wrestling. No worries, guys. I can imagine that motivation for the general public is really hard in the gym. It's not a fun sport. It's very egocentric and hard to find a partner to do it with it. And you have to go and you have pains all day and you have to eat. For me, the motivation in the beginning was being happy about my body. That worked. That was my motivation, the mirror and the weight scale. Later, it became my profession for the movie industry. And I'm so happy that I continued this road because if I didn't go to 160 kilos, I might have not been physically the challenge people wanted for Richter. So I'm happy that I found the motivation in my body transformation, and then my motivation started in the movie industry. The thing is, you guys have to find your own motivation, and I hope that's about health and feeling more happy about your body. That are the most two important things for going to the gym. Nice. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, go to my channel, The Dutch Giant. It's in the description.